My first semester teaching college composition at a university. The students wait outside the classroom for the arrival of the teacher they have yet to meet. Probably, they assume their teacher to be a woman or white, or so far disconnected from their culture that she uses her authority as her only line of defense, treats her classroom as her fortress. Her students, indentured servants, probably assigns homework as often as her heart beats, probably feels like the tallest person in an empty room, and uses her language of proper standardized English as the anchor to her ship, and convinces her students to try breathing underwater. She probably wants a variety of sentence structure, subject-verb agreement, asks her students to stay away from double negatives, tells them that contractions are always inappropriate. Searches for punctuation mistakes, the way police search for contraband. Approaches her students' paper with her weapon already drawn, ready to chalk outline their creative voice and make them the coroner, telling them to revise their own paper, which is to say, clean your own crime scene, criminal. Welcome to what is called the introductory course to college-level writing, where our mission is to teach you how to properly articulate yourself in academic setting, to build upon your already obtained knowledge of how to write and communicate the language. Note, we are not saying the way you speak is wrong. We are just saying we are going to clean it up for you. Shave off the loose slang. Turn the volume down on the voice in your writing. We wouldn't want your individuality getting stronger than we can put a lid on. Don't forget, this is where your public high school dropped off your language to be corrected, like some sort of boot camp. Watch as we deflate the extension of your words. Watch us do to you with language what police do with handcuffs. Watch us rinse the North Philly out of your mouth, scrape the indigenous off of your tongue, Clorox bleach stain your voice, trim a little off the side so it can fit into an MLA double-spaced wedding dress. Watch as white supremacy and standard American English form holy matrimony. See, language is power. For years, it has been designated by socioeconomic class. Owners will always speak differently from slaves. Indigenous and brown people took the limited words they were given in their life and used their creativity to curve and crack the standard English language, bending the endings of words like street corners on roads we were not educated to drive on. Our language became our livelihood. Our language became our only way of communicating, and in time became our only way of being. So we took the stick and stone education they did not give us and made a garden out of it. So when my students ask me, Professor, can I say the word ain't in my essay? I remind them that they do not need permission to write the way they speak. I remind them that writing is communicating, and how you communicate is not a true-false multiple-choice question. It is not my job to take your native tongue and make a body bag out of it. Speak to me the best way you know how, and we will create a garden where creativity meets reality, where two different dialects dance with one another in rhythm to the sound of translation. Professor, how do I do that in my essay? My response: I want you to take your vernacular and lay it across a page like a patient in a hospital bed. And as student to teacher, it is our job to create a conversation that will act as a defibrillator, that will give these ideas a new beating pulse that show vital signs of healthy communication. There will be no casualties in this classroom. The first thing we say as instructors of writing is that we want you to use your voice. But as soon as they build the trust to give it to us, we shower and dress it in APA wardrobe, which is to say, students, you can sing the song, but we will write the lyrics. Writing is communicating, delivering a message. So the second that message becomes understood, there becomes a spark, which translation is open the floodgates to communication, which writing is a form of. So, in layman's terms, if the education system is a war and your only weapon was your language, who am I to tell you that your only weapon of defending yourself is not allowed on this battlefield? I know doctors who can perform brain surgery on Monday and on Friday can translate bad and bougie into a dissertation. Kendrick Lamar can do things with words that hitmen do with bullets. Lil Wayne created the word bling, which is now in the dictionary, so who is to say he cannot be considered Shakespeare? This is for the students battling to keep their dialect alive in a place designed to kill it. This is for the students who lost their identities at the mercy of a textbook. Language is ever evolving, a melting pot of idea and expression and understanding. So when my students ask me, Professor, can I say the word ain't in my essay? I simply say, yes. Houston, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
Y'all thought you were just kind of a poetry open mic, but you just sat through a whole ass college class. Y'all give it up for